Welcome back to Malonze Productions. So, I didn't get to stream today, so instead I'm going to be recording a video. This is going to be the World of Warcraft Revelation WoW Launcher Survival Guide 2.0. The first one was for primarily the beta of the server. This is going to be for the primary game that's already fully launched. And by fully launched, it's not quite launched yet, but it's getting there. And if you're seeing this video way later, then the server is already out. Now, because you might be watching this later on, what I'm going to do is show you how to download it and any issues you may encounter with it and how to resolve those for current situations as well as a update on the server. Stay tuned until the end of this segment. So first, you're going to want to download it. I'm going to switch my screen right here and I'll show you how to do that. So this is their Discord page right here. I'm on the announcements page, but they should have this link in other areas of their Discord. So this is it right here to begin download the launcher. You click on that and it starts downloading it for you. Now, when you click that, you might get one, maybe two, maybe three warnings that it's a possible virus. It's not a virus, it's okay. Right click on whatever pop-up you have in the corner here that says it could be a virus. Right click it and tell it to run anyway, or tell it it's fine. Tell your defender or whatever virus protection you have that it's fine to download it anyway. It is completely safe. Trust me, I've downloaded it. Many others have downloaded it. It is safe. So, once you get past that, you should get this. Now, mine is updating a patch right now. Yours, you're going to have to download the launcher and the game itself. You're going to see an update button. You click update. Now, for right now, for those who are having issues for on the launch day, you might notice that it's going very slow. That is because the servers are maxed out to capacity with everybody trying to log in at the same time. If you're trying this way later on, you might not have this issue. Now, there are a couple of ways to help kind of speed it up, but it might not work completely. So one thing you can do is this little cog right here. If you click this, just give this a second to load, but you can actually choose a download server. Now, the ping doesn't really matter. See, I'm downloading from Singapore. My ping is absolutely terrible. But the US, I believe, is downloading slower as of right now. So, instead of downloading from the US, I'm downloading from Singapore. That's just, you want to find somewhere that has a low population of people trying to download from that server at the same time. As far as I know, they're almost all maxed out. But you might be able to find one that has a few less people than others, and that might help you. So, and once you click whatever you want, you're going to want to X out and then launch it. Now, when you launch it, what you want to do is right-click and run as admin. That, trust me, that actually helps with some issues. One of those issues is when you download it, you might not see anything at all. It might say, failed to, or server, no response from server. That's what it says. If it says that, give it a few minutes. That means so many people are trying to get in on the server at the same time that you can't even get on the server to even start installing it because it's just bottlenecked. One way to fix that is to wait a few minutes. And if it does not fix itself within maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, typically around 5 minutes. But if it's more than 10 and it still has not resolved itself, X out, run as admin, and most of the time when I do that, it pops right on. Another thing is you might see 0 out of 0 down here, like it's not even installing. A couple of fixes is you might be able to just X out or change servers like I showed you and retry again, and it should pop right up. I know I had that issue at first. I X'd out, turned it back up, and hit update, and it started going like normal. Something that has also been happening, now this has happened to me a few times, is in the middle of downloading, installing, whatever it does, in the middle, this launcher just randomly shuts off. It just boop, gone. Oh, okay. When you turn it back on, it should actually continue from where it left off. However, there is a graphical bug that will act as if you're starting over from zero. This is not the case. So if you were at 100 out of, what was it, like 134, I think? If you were there and it shut off and you turn it back on and suddenly it's 2 out of 134, do not worry, it is just a graphical bug, yet it's actually starting from where it left off. It just looks like it's starting over from zero, but it's not. And a way to double check to make sure this is the case is if you right click Revelation WoW, open file location, which I should already have right here, you can mouse over the game and see that there's already 42 gigabytes, at least for me, installed. There should be, I believe, about just over 50 gigabytes total. So mine is still going for a little bit longer. But that's one way to double check to make sure it's not starting over from zero. And if you have any other issues other than that, what you can do is go back to their Discord panel. You want to go to, where is it? I believe it's general, here it is, general FAQ. The most recent ones, and by most recent, I'm talking January 14th and beyond. It starts with, how do I fix it to windowed mode? But then from here is, I have problems with installation of the launcher. And there's your question, and here's all of the different steps you can take to fix your issue. And it has several different things on here. Could not get a response from the server, as I said before. Wait, they're saying about 3 minutes and then relog. I say give it about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And they have more here, and they're constantly updating it. Now, I'm going to give some current news. So, the launch of the server was supposed to be, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock where I am. At first, it was supposed to launch at 1. Then they pushed it back to 4 o'clock my time, which is Eastern time. Now they are pushing it back to 5 o'clock my time the next day. 5 o'clock in the morning the next day. So that is because, as it says, where was it? Here in announcements, if we go down a little bit, I'll get to that in a second. We want to inform you that we are aware of many of the issues downloading this server. These issues are primarily based on the sheer load we are bearing right now, and we are pushing over 10 gigabytes a second to everyone across the world. Our network is being capped, which is causing the numerous issues. During this time, we have decided to remove the RAM requirement, despite the community requesting a prerequisite of RAM. You can download it here. And this link is for those who have low RAM, so anything less than 8 gigabytes, I would say. I would say 8 as the minimum, but if you have more than 8, you should be fine. If you have less than that, you would want to click this and download from there. And then from here, we are going to push it back a little bit further. Now, from here, it says, our download servers are completely capped. We are trying to push, our patches are trying to push over 15 KB a second because of the network caps. Because of this, we have to postpone. And that's what I said earlier, that they're postponing it until 11 a.m. Brussels time. And then below, they gave us a hint at new Worgen and Goblin races which were not announced yet. This is the first time we are seeing them in the game. It has been hinted at before that they... Actually, no, it was not hinted at. It was semi-confirmed that they were planning on releasing Goblin and Worgen. However, they were saying that it would not be at launch. So considering they're showing us this, I don't know if it's just a teaser or if it's going to be actually at launch. But if it is, that means they pushed them up a schedule, because originally they said they were going to wait until like their version of TBC in order to release them, and that Gilneas was going to be a fully functional Alliance city. I'm not too sure about what the Goblins are going to get. I don't know if they've mentioned it or not, but that is something to look forward to when we're actually able to get in-game. If you're watching this in the future, then you probably already know the answer to that. Anyways, So that's something exciting to look forward to, Goblins and Worgans. Other than that, I had a friend of mine, well, I'm saying friend, he's a viewer of mine. I'm gonna call you a friend, because you're awesome. But he, was able to kind of estimate how many people are actually trying to get into Revelation WoW at the present moment, and it's estimated anywhere between 8 and 12,000. Roughly 10,000 people are trying to all log in at once. If that's giving you an idea of how big this is. Now, cut that out. Now, it actually might get a little bit better because some people, unfortunately, are getting a bit fed up and impatient with the login server as well as the delays. It's completely understandable, but because of that, with less people trying to log in on the first day, it might mean it might go a little bit faster, maybe a little bit more smooth with those people who wish to wait a few days or even a few weeks until they're able to get on and play so that all of the launching issues are resolved. Now, I believe that's the end of my video today. I wasn't able to stream again because of the delays, and I'm still installing, so I wouldn't have been able to anyway, even if it did launch on time. But we'll see how I am in the morning. I might do a little baby stream in the morning, but I have to work again. Then I will stream in the afternoon, and then definitely at the end of work, Monday, Tuesday, and I'm off on Wednesday, so that's going to be an all-day stream. So stay tuned until then, and in the meantime, you can check out my playlist of Revelation WoW videos, or if you're interested, I also play on Turtle WoW, which is a different type of private server for World of Warcraft. You can check out those videos, and in the meantime, see you next time.